welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Mitsuko, so thank you so much for watching this video. Now today I want to do a get ready with me and then also share with you my favorite makeup products of 2021 and then just do a full face and chit chat at the same time. So sit back, relax, and then let's just get started. So usually when I do my makeup, I always like to start with my eyes just because I'm a creature of habit and that's what I do. But for today, I think I'm going to start with the base first and then go from there. Since I'm starting with my base, I'm going to share my favorite primer, and this has to be the Milk Hydro Grip. This primer is amazing. I don't think it came out in 2021. It probably came out in 2020, but I tried it this year and I love it. I didn't use primers before until I tried this one, and it's amazing. I really like it. It's really hydrating and it will keep your makeup from budging for real. I don't remember when I got it, but I feel like, you know, I'm halfway there, halfway through the bottle, and I think this is gonna last me a little longer, so I'm happy. I did try other primers, maybe that's why this one isn't as empty. This year I tried a couple new foundations. One of them is the Fashion Fair Cream to Powder foundation. This is in the shade Brown Sugar Babe, and this foundation is beautiful. Great match for me. If you're my twin shade, then this will work for you. I really like it. It's very skin-like. It's more of a light to medium coverage, but it looks beautiful on. Like if I'm doing a no makeup, or if I just want something that looks very soft, I will use this. Depending on how you like your foundation, if you're looking for something full coverage, maybe that's not the best foundation for that, unless you want to color correct and then like tweak it a little bit. But nonetheless, this foundation is beautiful. But for today, I want to do like a more full coverage or something matte. So that's why I'm going to use the Nars Self Matte Complete Foundation in Macao, which is beautiful as well. I tried it this year for the first time. Really like it. I was worried this foundation would dry out my skin because my skin is already extremely dry. I was worried it was going to show the texture that I naturally have. But it didn't. It just looks really smooth and I really like it. So I'm going to use this foundation for today, but both of them I love equally. What I like about this foundation, it's very light on the skin and it's beautiful. And with this foundation, I find that I experience less smile lines, so it's a plus. So there are two concealers that I tried this year. I don't think they came out this year, but anyway, the first one is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is from Too Faced in the shade Chestnut, and this is awesome. I thought it was a hype, but it's actually really good. Like it's a great concealer, really full coverage, and it's a dream to blend. I love this concealer, really good. So I'm going to use that as well to prime my lids. This year I tried a couple new sponges, and to be honest, I think the beauty blenders, nothing compares to the beauty blender. I also tried the Dior sponge, the foundation sponge, not worth it. So I'm going to stick to my beauty blender and yeah, keep using that. So the second concealer I tried this year and I love, and this one I got it randomly. It was on sale at Sephora and I just figured I would try it. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer. This is in the shade 4.3 and I love this one just to highlight my under eyes. Love it. It's a beautiful shade and you'll see. Like if you're looking for a nice bright under eye, definitely go for this shade, and this will not crease. I mean, obviously I have fine lines, so it will a little bit, but not as much as other concealers I have. So I'm just going to highlight, and today I'm going for a really glam look, so that's why I'm using these products, because they will give me what I'm looking for. Again, just using the same brush, the same sponge. I think I did too much on my forehead, but it's okay. I'll just blend everything. Now, do you see this highlight? it's a perfect combo. Perfect combo. It's not super bright, but it's bright enough that you can see it, but not too much that it's like blinding you. So I really like it for that. So to contour, I've been using the bronzer from Danessa Myricks, and I also use this as a bronzer, but I really like it. This is the Danessa Myricks Power Bronzer in the shade Deep, and this thing is amazing. Like, and then I use a powder bronzer on top of it, but love it. So I'm going to use just a brush that I got from Sephora, and then contour my face. And I find that using a brush, like you can use a brush, you can use your hands, you can use a sponge. I like the application with when I'm doing, like when I'm contouring, I like to use a brush, but whenever I'm bronzing, I'll use a sponge just because of the application. It looks a little bit different depending on the tool I'm using. I'm sure whichever you're using, you will have great results, but I just noticed that I prefer the application whenever I'm contouring with a brush. So that's what I'm going to do, just contour my face a little bit. Okay. And you can't use a lot of this, at least I noticed for myself, like I can never have too much of this. Like it really blends in easily and it's not harsh, and that's why I like it. It's just, I don't know, it's just a perfect bronzer and a perfect contour shade, and I really like it. And I also like to bronze closer to my inner corner and the bridge of my nose, and then bring it up to my brow, like under there. So I'm just going to do the same thing with the brush, and then just blend that. Go over my lids again just to make sure everything is blended. To set my highlight, the product that I love this year and that I recently tried and I've been using since is the Charlotte Tilbury. Let me see, show you. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Finish. This is in the shade medium. This is number 2, and I love this thing. I've been using it every time I do my makeup. Every time I do my makeup, and it doesn't disappoint. This is amazing. Like I wish I tried it earlier, but it's okay. I still like the other products that I have, but this one has a special place in my heart. My favorite powder bronzer this year, because there's the Danessa Myricks. I really like the Coconutty from Fenty Beauty. Love this one, and I use it all the time as well. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to set my contour basically. So, and the reason why I like this one is because it's very subtle. It's closer to my skin tone. It just gives me a little bit of warmth. And sometimes bronzers, at least I find, sometimes they're like really red, and I don't want that. At least it depends on how bronze I am already. But with this one, I find that it just gives me everything I'm looking for, and I really like it. I also have the other one, the Thick Mint from Fenty, but that one I mostly use during the summer just because it's a little bit darker. And then I'm going to use a small brush for this just because I want to set this part. And then I'm just going to use a brush, just a clean brush, and then dust off everything, just to make sure I am good. For the blushes, I was having a hard time just picking one because it is so hard. It comes in like powder, liquid, and also cream. So I picked one of each just to share with you. Favorite powder is the Mcgrath Electric Bloom, and this one, it looks amazing on the skin. It's like beautiful. Again, I also reviewed the other shades that I purchased, so I'll link that down below for you. But this one is just, divine on the skin. The color is so vibrant, but then it's just delicious. That's how I'm going to describe it. Beautiful blush, love it. For the liquid, the Rare Beauty, this is the in the shade Love. It's a beautiful terracotta. So I love anything orange, terracotta, love that. But this one is amazing. Beautiful blush, super nice, and it looks great on the skin as well. Very easy to blend. If you let this dry for too long before you blend it, you will have a hard time, but I find this like amazing. I just put it directly on my skin. I can either use a sponge or a brush, and it applies beautifully with both, so I like that. Recently I got the set from Fenty Beauty, and then this is the cream blush in Peach Face, and this one is like beautiful. I really like this blush as well from Fenty. It's such a beautiful blush. Like, you just it looks great too. I wore this blush to do a no makeup and it just gave me like a really nice orange. Like my cheeks were just like juicy, and really like this blush. I'll go with the terracotta just to keep it safe, but if not, then I was going to use this one. Super cute, beautiful. Okay, so this one, I'm not sure if it came out this year or some other time, but this is the Urban Decay Brow Blade, and this thing is amazing. In the shade Dark Drapes, and I really like it to do my brows. It just does it for me. I also tried another one from NYX, which I like, but this one I prefer because of the ink stain, and it just makes it easy for me to do my brows, to be honest. Just having the 2-in-1 just makes it easier and perfect. So this year I tried the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Party All Night Stay All Day from Charlotte Tilbury, and I really love this. Like, look, I've been using this thing a lot, and I really like it. So I'm going to set. This year I tried a lot of new eyeshadow palettes, like a lot, but there's one I think is just the best eyeshadow palette of 2021, and it has to be the Mcgrath Celestial Odyssey. Like, this palette is worth every penny. Like, if you still haven't purchased it, you're considering it, you should get it. You should get it. You can do a neutral, you can do so many things with this palette. Like, it's a great neutral, like this section, okay, minus the gold and the blue, is like perfect for an everyday look. I mean, it's just, you can do so many things with this palette, and I really like it. I have an idea of what I want to do. I want to do like a very nice glam look for the new year, and I think I'm going to use this shade, this one, and I think this is Sunrose Ember. I am excited for the new year. You know, I have some goals that I set for myself, and I'm hoping to put myself out there a little bit more than this year. I find that you know, I started with my YouTube channel this year, actually. I think January or in February I posted my first video, and it was a lot of work. I didn't know creating content for YouTube was that hard. Like, I seriously didn't think it was that hard. Not to say that I didn't think people who created YouTube videos didn't work hard, but just the amount of work that goes into it, I was not ready for that. But you know, I was up for the challenge, which I'm glad, you know, I kept posting and I was being consistent. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy that, you know, I pushed through, and I'm looking forward to what 2022 has in store for me. So yeah, we'll see. I wanted to put on lotion because my hands were so ashy. It was so bad. Anyway, so I'm basically putting this shade all over my crease, and I'm also winging it a little bit just to get the shape that I want. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just using the darkest shade now, this one, the brown shade, that one, And then this is Nocturne. And it's like a dark brown. So I'm going to use that just to make sure I get the shape I'm looking for. And layer it. Basically just layer that shade. Now I'm going to use something else that I really liked this year, which is the Color Fix from Danessa Myricks. I have this in a bunch of shades. If you're interested, I will link those videos for you if you want to see what they look like. But I love this black, so I'm going to use this one and create the shape that I'm looking for. So I want it to be like a wing eye look. So I'm going to put a little bit on the brush. Using this brush, and it's black, so I think it's going to make the shade pop even more. So to clean it up a little bit, I'm going back with Nocturne with this shade, this one. And then I'm going to clean up the edges. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier translucent powder in Honey. I think that's what it's called, in Honey, just to catch the fallout, because I'm planning on adding some glitter to my eyelids. So I'm going to use the shade Noir Moon. This one, Noir Moon, looks beautiful, and I've been wanting to try this one, so I'm going to use my finger for this. Do you see this? Oh my god, I'm telling you, this is a trust the process, okay? And then just make sure I have some also on my wing. I'm so happy. It looks really good. Okay, so I'm going to remove the powder. I actually didn't even need it because nothing, yeah. Going to dust it off, clean up my eyes, and then I'll continue to look after. Cleaned everything. So I want to smoke also. Yes, I want all the smoke. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just going again with the brown shade here, Amber Sunrose, this one, and then also with Nocturne, that one. Just smoking everything. And I'm starting with these shades just because I don't know how dark I want it to be, just because my eyelids are already really bold. So I don't know if I just want to have something smoky, like a light smoke on my bottom lash line, or if I want like black or not. So we'll see. So I'm just going to layer these shades. So I'm going back in Nocturne, which is a dark brown. Okay, starting to look good. I'll use again the Danessa Myricks shade, this one, and then I'll put a little bit. Wow, this is very bold, and I want to connect it too. So I'm just bringing it up, connecting everything. Do I want to put lashes? I feel like lashes would be nice. This is my favorite lash, and this one is from Lily Lashes. I ended up getting a new one just because it was on sale. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. And I think this shape is perfect for my eyes. It just gives me the right amount of volume, but then it also gives me like the length that I'm looking for without it being too much for my eyes. So we'll see. I just want to see if it's gonna look good with this look. Just check it out and see. Yeah, I need lashes. So I'm using the Pat McGrath mascara, and this one is my favorite. This is the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes mascara. Love this mascara. It is dark and beautiful. I'm just going to put a good layer of this. Yeah, I feel like it needs the lashes because I was considering doing it without the lashes, but I think I need that. So So I'm waiting for my lashes to dry, so I'm going to do my lips. Now I feel like because the eyes are so bold, I need to make sure that my lips are neutral. So I'm going to line my lips with Cork. This is the lip liner from MAC. This I recently tried from MAC, and I need to buy more shades just because this is so comfortable on the lips. It does feel like a powder, but then it just glides on your lips, and it is moisturizing. It's not drying, so which is why I like it. So this is the Powder Kiss Liquid Lip Color from MAC, and then this is in the shade Date Maker. Beautiful on. Let's see. Like, it's such a nice shade, and it's a great combo. I don't want it to be pink. So I'm not going to add too much. Love it. So I'm going to put on the lashes, come back, and then get dressed too. So I'll be back. So this is the final look. I ended up changing my earrings because I wanted something fun. Usually I just put hoops because of my haircut. So I like big statement earrings, and I got these from Nordstrom. If you're interested, I'll link them down below. But anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed making this video. I figured it would be easier for me to just go through everything and then just show you why I like these products and why they are my favorite for the year. Let me know down below if there's anything from this list that you love, and if some of them are your favorite or least favorite from 2021. Comment down below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Now I hope you have a great new year, and I wish you health and success. I think those are very important, and love as well. So thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and then subscribe, and I'll see you next year.